Hi, and thank you for tuning in to Dani Changg. Today, I actually wanted to get three ladies from the Toronto area to talk about their experience dating in their 30s. I managed to get the founder of Henningham and Associates, the founder of Nude Swim, as well as 1/3 of Three Way with NGK. So I got Tammy, Toya, and Grace. So at this point, we'll just jump right into it. And at the end, I'll give you my commentary and let you know what I think as well.
What's up? How you doing? Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe.
Dating in your 30s, the good, the bad, the challenges, and what keeps me motivated. I feel like for me, dating in my 30s, I have a better understanding of what it is that I'm looking for in a partner. I'm better able to set clearer boundaries on what my expectations are, what I will tolerate and what I won't tolerate.
You know what you could take, what you can't take, and what you can handle, what you can't handle. You don't really settle, and I hope a lot of people don't really settle. You don't have to.
So the good about dating for me has been, you figure out what you like and what you don't. I think the biggest thing for me is I've realized that different people bring out different qualities in me. So I no longer have I used to have a long laundry list of things that I look for, but I no longer do that because I've realized that one thing that one person would do would be super duper irritating, and then another person would do it and it wouldn't bother me so much. So now I go more so off energy. So what's the vibe that I'm getting? Does as my mom would say, does my spirit take the person,
It could be frustrating though at times because I feel like I'm a very direct person. I know what I want. And so a lot of people, I feel like there's so many options out there that, it's hard to find somebody that's consistent, right? That is going to give you that same energy that you're giving them, because I feel like everybody just feels like there's so much options out there. Why settle when you can have, A, B, C, D, and E, right?
One of the bad things is I think that there's just so many options, and sometimes it makes it hard for you to be like, is this the best choice? Because I know sometimes I ask myself that, is this the best choice, or am I settling? I'm constantly questioning myself because you see societal portrayal of relationships or what the standard of healthy relationships are, and then sometimes you're in a situation and you're like, I don't really know if this is what's gonna eventually manifest. And then the other thing is, you see people in great relationships now, but you know about the drama that they had to go through to get there. So it's do I wanna go through all of that just to end up here? I don't know. Especially now, I feel that there's more emphasis on the grass is greener on the other side, and you don't know because you've never really paid any time to water that grass. So how do you know the other grasses are better, right? So I think people just having too much access is making people actually, let me phrase this. My mom would say you pick until you pick shit. So that's what I feel like it is. We are so picky.
Sometimes it's just connecting with the right mindset, right? Sometimes when you're elevated, for me as a woman, I don't want to generalize, but when you meet a guy that's not elevated or it's not stable in whatever case, whether it's their career or their goals, they might feel a little intimidated dating a woman that has already, and I don't want to say figure it out, or is already elevated, already knows what they want. They already know how to say no. So I feel like it could be fun, and it takes a confident man to be around a woman that's successful, that's a go-getter, because you can learn a thing or two.
I would say if there was one word to describe my dating life, it would be the inconsistency that I receive from people that I've given my energy to, or I've given an opportunity to get to know, to see where this could evolve into.
What's the one thing that comes to my mind, or one word that comes to my mind when I think of dating in my 30s? It's fun. It's fun because we're grown, we're a lot more confident, we already know what we want. A lot of us, I would like to think, you know, a lot of people are entrepreneurial, or if they're working, they're finally working in their fields. I hope so. So I think dating in your 30s could be fun.
I would say what keeps me motivated is just working on myself, focusing on myself, and knowing that if I continue to work on myself, I will attract the things that I want and the things that I desire. So I continue to stay positive. I continue to put myself out there, even though it doesn't work out at times. I just continue to channel into myself and know that what's for me will never pass me, and that the person that's meant for me will find me. So that's it.
And then I think how to stay motivated. I think when you find that person, like, love can truly transcend you. And I think that's what keeps me going. I feel like there is one other person that is my person, and I don't have to share that person. And I think that alone keeps me like, okay, it's okay. I might have to wait a little bit longer to get there, but, you know, nothing easy, like, what's the saying? I don't know, but like, anything worth having, there we go, anything worth having doesn't come easy. So I think on that principle, I just stay the course. Like, this is my goal, my delayed gratification, and all will be well. You know, I just have to take my time. You know, if what I want takes time, then that's what I'm gonna have to do.
How do I stay motivated? My hustle, my grind, my projects, my businesses. So that keeps me grounded, and I'm having fun dating. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I don't know what else to say.
And I also think there's a lot of power in being able to be single and like build yourself up, because being single is a great time for you to build your foundation. You know, if you have a foundation and your partner has a foundation, all it does is makes a stronger overall foundation, right? So I look at it like that even though I don't have someone, I can still build a little bit over here in the meantime before, you know, we collaborate and create our own foundation, right? So as much as I enjoy the idea of being in a relationship, I think being single, that's your opportunity to build, and you don't have to feel guilty about building, so that when you do meet your person, you have like more to give. I'm sure you have a lot to give already, but you even have even more to give, so it makes it even sweeter, the union, you know?
So there were a few themes that I think were consistent throughout the video. I feel like all of the ladies felt like it could be frustrating as well as fun to date, and that they also felt that there was a lot of inconsistency in terms of the guys that they were dating, due to what I think is just too many options, and people just not being satisfied to stick with one person, always wanting to see on the guy and the girl side, you know, what else is there out here? What else can I potentially get? Is this my best option, right? And I really think Tammy said it perfectly when she said, pick until you pick shit, because I remember my parents saying that too, and it's so true. So I think part of it is that we also have to humble ourselves and know that we also are not perfect. Not to say you're settling, but really to look at things from a more like critical standpoint, and also being self-aware of ourselves and our shortcomings that we have as well. I really do hope the best for these ladies, and all the rest of the ladies watching this channel, as well as the guys who are in your 30s still dating. Please let me know in the comments, you know, what you guys like, dislike, you know, what you think we really hit the nail on, what you think we might have missed. And thank you once again for tuning in to Dani Changg.
Never thought I could be so unselfish, 'cause I gave you everything. Gave you all that I had, now you want someone else.
A more realistic idea of what it means to be in a long-term relationship. I think that's the biggest thing. Because some people are like, oh, I want this. And I'm like, do you even have the qualities to be able to achieve that on your end? Not your partner, on your end. Do you have the qualities that it takes to achieve that, you know?